Okay, the video stopped when we were getting to our gatefold pockets. And so I'm going to go back to that. I just taken off the tape of my, what is it called? Triangle pocket. And this is going to line up on the bottom of your gatefold. So I find it's easiest just to aim for the corner of the black. It fits perfectly. And just push down. Now there's no decoration on there. I like to add the decoration later. I think it's easier to line up. Now this is supposed to meet exactly in the middle. If you're anything like me, it might be off a bit. But when you put your photos and your placeholder in there, it will sit in the right place. So now I'm just taking the covers off my adhesive. I did prepare it ahead and I put the double-sided adhesive on. You can use any kind of adhesive, though your tape runner works fine for this. Remember, this is only decoration. There'll be no pressure. Now on the triangles themselves, you'll be taking out a big 6 by 6.5 paper out of here, a placeholder, and it can be a photo mat or such. And you might want to add extra adhesive if the triangle comes off at all. So if you use a directional pattern, please make sure that it's pointing upward. I made 2 triangles, not from one square, because I'm using the air balloons and they go up and down. So if you're using an all over pattern, you don't have to worry about your decorations. Okay, so these are mostly just little pockets I'm showing you now. It should almost be your last thing to put in because you want your decorative paper down on it first. Now I'm opening it up and I'm going to show you how to put the rectangle pockets on. Now remember, when we put the white on, we cut off the corners, so when we fold the edges together, they don't overlap, and that'll fit very nicely as a bottom pocket on the inside of your gatefold. And make sure it doesn't go over the score line, because if you put it on the score line, it will not close well. So again, I have it folded on my score lines, which were a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. And I'm removing my covers of my glue. Now this is one part that I probably would use the double-sided tape on rather than a tape runner, just because it's easier to place. There we go. Whoops. I'm going near the edge. It's all black, so it won't matter. I am covering up my decorative paper, so if you wanted to, you could put a smaller decorative paper on if you didn't want to waste that bit underneath. But I don't like to worry about the edges matching, so I just covered the whole sheet with a decorative paper. Now I'm putting my color on the pockets. I happen to be using the star green here. So many primary colors are very vibrant. So in decorating this, you just have to trust that the colors will go together because it's so vibrant. Okay, my last decoration for the pocket. Now remember, if the tape does not come off well, a little burnish goes a long way in sticking it to the bottom layer. Now in this pocket, at this point, I have nothing to go in this big pocket in the center. It's a good place to store mementos from a trip. Paul Ford designed it to be a place to put children's art, and it could be ephemera, is that how you say that word? Just decorations, postcards, anything you want. Not sure what mine will be yet. But I'm just making this, so a little bit of tape showing there. So there's 1/8 of an inch of the black showing. Okay. Now remember, I don't have it ready, but a paper will go in here that holds it shut. 2 layers of paper, so it'll lie flat. Okay, this flap goes down like that. Now this is another thing. We could put a photo here, or we could put some more stickers or such. So we'll work on the decorations next class. But meanwhile, all you have to do is make sure that the pieces you put on temporarily are adhered well. The reason I do not, magnet there. The reasons I do not decorate it full force tape when I start is just in case I want to change my mind. Because sometimes how much paper in the pack changes my mind. So as you can see, there's just a little bit of tape on this mat. I'm pulling it up and adding more tape. And the 2 hours I spent this morning, that's what I was doing. I had laid out my colors first to see how far my colors would go, and then I adhered them. Now you can, if you have a lot of paper, you can adhere them as you go. I was worried about running out of the colors that I wanted. The other thing that I did not talk about was these little fold areas. I could put decorations on the outside, but I did put decorations on the inside. And I just took a 1/2 inch strip of paper, 6 1/4 long, and I put it right on the folds. Okay, I think this one goes, I have to remember how it goes. Fold the big pockets over this. And then this is the last pocket. You can hear the magnets click. And now, other than the top decoration here, which I still haven't quite decided how I'm going to finish, but I think I'm going to put Life is Sweet. And also, if you do put a decoration from a sticker, you have to cover the back. And my magnet's not covered here, and I think I'll just pick another decoration to go there. So this album is ready to go, and we'll be ready to put a little bit more enhancement on it and figure out which pictures are going in it. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and I'd love to see your finished ones. So have a great day. God bless.